How's it going, everybody? God Baer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back and we have our yTb YouTube Ball Madden 20 series, the debut game, Baltimore Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs. We have 8 new players, and for game 2, as of now, we will have 4 additional players, putting our total to 12, and I am so happy with the outcome. Hopefully we can just improve upon that, and of course everybody involved, be sure to watch your videos so you can see how your player does and upgrade them whenever available so you can maintain that top dog caliber type of player in this series. Me being, we'll say, the commissioner of this series, I will obviously be aware of when I have upgrade points, so be sure to wait till the end of the video, see how much experience your player actually earned, and then of course every time you level up you get 5 attribute points, which help out your player tremendously, especially on early in the season. It is a 10-game season for those of you that are unaware. Whoever wins the majority of the games, have that best out of 10, will be the championship team out of the 2. Of course, once we get enough members to fill a roster, we will have more than 2 teams, and then it'll be a ladder championship. We might do more than 10 games, but for now it's a 1v1 championship. Whoever wins 6 or more games will be the championship. Whoever is the championship team will get +1 level automatically and retain the amount of experience they currently had within the level they were prior of winning the championship. But right now we're getting ahead of ourselves, and this is game 1, and Punch is just absolutely going off in this game, and I'm fine with taking a back seat. Of course, I wanted to be the field general, the head of the offense, but again, if my team can win and get a 2-possession lead, I am fine with taking a back seat and kind of spectating a victorious glory run. And of course, again, back to that championship. If we can happen to win at Baltimore Ravens and my squad, let's do everything we can about doing that exactly. But right now, you see that this man, Josh Oof, is going to go ahead and just turn on some dimes, use that agility that he has, and get into the end zone for the Chiefs' first score of the game. And of course, me being on the offensive side of the ball and just the opposing team in general, I didn't like seeing that. There's only one defensive player on the roster currently, and that is IM Konrad. He is the strong safety, and now you're going to go ahead and see Punch is going to go ahead and help us both out. We're going to throw it up to him. He's going to jump up, come down with it, break a tackle, and then bust off another big touchdown play. And I think I'm in love. We're going to have a phenomenal career, at least a phenomenal season. You're making a great showcase for why I should bring you back onto my team if I happen to win a team captain leadership award at the end of the season. But again, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We'll talk about team leaders at the end of the season, as this man, number 5, IM Konrad, going ahead and smacking Hyphy, coughing up the ball, and we get the turnover. So there you go. You get +2 experience just from that. You get the forced fumble, and then since it did count as an actual turnover, you get another experience point. And now you see Sean Maffia, instead of trucking the defender, uses some sort of confuse ray on the opponent, and it actually plays out and works very well. So instead of having X-Factor abilities, this man thinks he's a Pokemon and he's out here using Confuse Ray on the defender, and like I said, I got him into the end zone, so I'm not going to argue with it. Thank you for another touchdown, especially in the passing category, since I am, of course, your quarterback. And now the defense side of the ball, they're like, hey, we didn't know that we could trade our X-Factor abilities for Pokemon moves, so we're, of course, going to try to do whenever we can about making that happen. As right now, not liking this man, Josh Oof, just busting off another big run. There's IM Konrad, just a little bit out of position. Being that strong safety, it's definitely going to put him down in the box, but if the running back happens to get through the line quickly, he's then, of course, with his low agility and acceleration that our new league players have, it's going to be rough for him being able to change direction and chase him down. But right now, Hayden Hurst trying to pull off that Pokemon ability, but it's more of a metronome, and he pulls out Magikarp Splash as he gets completely laid down, and didn't, of course, quite work the same way that Sean Maffia had it. But right now, we're going to go ahead and just throw it up to Sean Maffia. He does get smacked by CPU Tyrann Matthew, and it falls incomplete. So we will not come away with any points on this drive, but we do maintain the lead regardless. Not much time left remaining in this first half as the Chiefs are trying to make big plays out of short passes, giving their players opportunities to make plays as Coco Puff catches this one underneath the defense for a minimal gain, and now we get the ball to open up the second half. Punch, just absolutely playing out of his mind, busting off another humongous run, and he's just extending this lead, making sure, or at least doing everything he can to help secure this victory. And again, I'm happy with it. I'll reiterate that I will take a backseat to his glorious moments in this debut. And now Coco Puff taking a big shot from IM Konrad, but this time, Konrad, you do not force the ball loose. That's a big old man you tried hitting right there. Look at the size difference between the two of them. But hey, good effort for you. I like it. I'm happy that you go ahead and just put your body on the line trying to cough that ball up and get another turnover. But today apparently is the running back day, and they're just doing everything they can, have that be in the run game or the passing game, to help out the quarterbacks. My buddy Hyphy is, of course, the opposing quarterback. We'll have a little friendly competition between the two. Of course, we will always be compared against one another, kind of like Andy Dalton and Joe Flacco, which both of you, maybe one of you peaked at the right moment, but neither of you are really playing in the NFL right now. So, Hyphy, that's kind of a weird rant of how I'm somehow gonna beat you in this series, or hope that I beat you. But of course, we'll see how that actually pans out. This is, of course, the yTb series is a great way to interact with you guys. I'm gonna love having friendly banter with you guys in the comment section. And right now, it's not looking too good for you guys, being the Kansas City Chiefs. My squad and the Baltimore Ravens are just killing clock as Punch just rushes in for his 4th touchdown of the day. 5th total touchdown if you count that receiving. And I'm so happy for this man. Of course, I've said it before, as now Hyphy, he goes ahead and tries to find that turnover that he copped up earlier, but he can't manage to find it. So we're going to add a little bit of humor in this series in the yTb. So of course you guys enjoy, hopefully enjoy that I should say, as not quite Coco Puff, IM Konrad chasing you down very quick, especially against a tight end, but you will end up capitalizing on the drive regardless. But like I said, we're going to add some humor to this. You guys feel free to bicker and banter with me in the comment section. Have that be the opposing team in the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to be biased against my Baltimore Ravens. You're lucky I can't control the team. Otherwise, I'd probably take off with my quarterback or just throw streaks the entire time, because I built my player against deep passes, which didn't fully work out for me the best. You guys don't see a lot of these plays just because incompletions aren't that interesting. I'm just showing you guys the highlights and what fully kind of outlays in the game. But here is all of your guys' stats for this game. Of course, game 2 is going to be even more phenomenal because we get 4 additional players as of now, one of which is a defensive player, another strong safety. Of course, that is going to go to the Kansas City Chiefs side, so there'll be 1 defender on both teams, and then a just pure powerhouse on both sides. So we'll see which defensive centerpiece can make enough stops to help pull off that victory. And coming up here shortly, you guys are going to see the new kind of informational piece for each of your players that I have created. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's going to be more involved as we make it through multiple seasons, having best game stats, career stats, and now be sure to look for your player. On the left will be the level you have and how many attribute points underneath that to allocate into your player. The right will show, of course, how much experience you need to grow your next level, and beneath that is how much experience you gained in the game. So comment down below where you want your attribute points put into your player, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section, and by that thumbs up, much appreciated. I will upload this yTb series every Monday and Friday. Have that be at 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern time. And until next time, everybody, God Baer out.